Alrighty. Sorry about that. We had a internet issue. This is Jeremy from Board Game Revolution. Joe Live plays games, and tonight we're going to be playing Wild Assent. Sorry about the technical difficulties. A little bit of an internet issue, probably a little bit of user error going on there. But Wild Assent is a 1 to 4 player cooperative game where players are basically seekers. The seekers go out into these wild pastures in certain locations and they take on these beasts. The goal of the game is to not only kill these beasts, but also bring back some things. So you're going to bring back their little eyes and hearts and things like that. And when you come back with these bits, you take them back to their camp, which will show you the other side. Now, if you've ever played like Kingdom Death Monster, maybe a video game like Monster Hunter, Final Fantasy Tactics, this is going to be kind of similar to that. It's very much on the tactical end, and it's also brutally hard. So I just want to make sure you know that before we get into this, because we may not win. I've had times where I've died. It's pretty rough. So let me go ahead and get these links put up, and then we're going to get going here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We had some major issues going on there. I'm going to go ahead and mute this. All right. Here we go. Just going to add some people in here, and then we're good to go. What are you doing tonight? How's everybody doing? I got paid, so I'm feeling good. Nothing can stop me now that I've gotten paid. I can't have a bad Friday. Let's see here. Let's see. Wild Assent, Wild Assent, Wild Assent, Wild Assent. Now, has anybody backed Wild Assent on Kickstarter already, or what? I mean, that's what I want to know. Honestly, that's what I want to know. Has anybody backed this on Kickstarter already? And if you have any questions at any point, please let me know, because I want to make sure I answer them as best as possible. This game is not necessarily the hardest game as far as explaining and learning the mechanics. It is just definitely hard in practice. It's going to be pretty brutal. So I just want you to know that. Let's see here. And if you don't mind sharing it in other groups, great, but I'm going to go ahead and just kind of push it off to a couple other groups, and then we'll come in here. I am bad for your wallet. I'm very, very sorry. I'm kind of a new hotness guy. That's just kind of how it works, so sorry about that. Let's see here. Let's see. Share in a group. Definitely going to share in the solo gamers group. No, they want to see it. Let's see. Board games for one. Wild Assent live. By the way, what else are you backing on Kickstarter? There's a lot of stuff going on this month, and I like to know what people are backing. I'm all over the place. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing behind the scenes, but I've been playing a lot of prototypes, and they've all been very good. I'm going to go ahead and just get to it. So basically, you have 4 monsters. There's 4 of us. And we have a whole bunch of different types of monsters. I'll just kind of show them to you. First of all, we have the Demon Wretch, which basically can pull these kind of little demon guys with him. And he reacts to us on defense. He can cause me to bleed on defense. Then we have this Steam Caller, which is also pretty nasty. And he can also react on defense too. He's got a lot of hit points. Then we have the Wildflower. He also has a reaction, and he shoots from distance. Thankfully, he doesn't have poison. And then we have the Phoenix. And, of course, the Phoenix rises. And he dies, then he comes back again. He's kind of a healer and buffer. Now, if you've played tactics games before, they have an AI deck. I mean, if you play Kingdom Death Monster, it has an AI deck. And it's sort of treated the same way, but not really. There's 5 program cards for each of the bad guys in the game. Oh, sorry, I need to kind of make sure you can see that. There's 5 cards for each character, like the enemy characters in the game. They're shuffled together, and then we take a turn, they go, we take a turn, they go. It's kind of back and forth, depending on who goes first. And that's pretty much the run of it. I'll kind of explain the rest as we go. But advantages are given for being behind each other. There's front arc, back arc, all that other stuff. If you have any questions, just let me know. I think one of the cool things I want to explain is that these dice don't necessarily determine everything. The hits are automatic. I realize the camera's kind of over here, so I got to kind of reach. This camera is kind of, these dice don't necessarily mean that you miss if you have a miss. You automatically do get to hit. You just also have a bonus if you roll these for positive results or crits. Okay? If you have any questions along the way, let me know. All right, we get to go first, which means they get to go last. So it'll be back and forth, activating. Okay. And yeah, so they get to go like pounded in last here. Let's see. I am going to just move this guy. He's very slow. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to stay close to you. All right. And of course, the Phoenix activates. So these cards basically give a program. They say, hey, most adjacent allies, most missing HP. There's nobody missing HP. It's going to fly and advance 4 or 5. There's nowhere for it to advance to. So this Phoenix right here, it's activated. Nothing's going to really happen. If all allies have full HP, discard this card and then draw it again if there are at least 2 adjacent enemies who are missing HP. So I'm going to go ahead and discard this card and draw again because he's okay. And then we're going to activate the wonderful Demon Wretch. Advance careful 4. 1, 2, 3. His rage is 3. 1, 2, 3. He will do that, like that. Okay, so his range is 3. He's going to attack me for a base damage of 3, and he gets to roll 2 dice. All right, so these results right here, no matter what, he's going to get 3 damage. But this extra these extra results right here, they're swords. I don't know if you can see them as well. But once he gets these swords, it already adds to that. So it would be 3 plus 2, which is 5. And that would mean that my young lady, Eliath, will take 5 damage. 25, 17. All right. Let's see. Can you really get close enough? Let's see. How many movement points do you have?
Let's see. My movement points.
Now we can go in any order, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, we can go in any order. I'm just thinking she can move the furthest, and she can also hit the furthest. I can actually.
Well, I have a 5 movement and a 3 movement. What's your other one?
You know what? Why don't I go again and use my distance? I mean, why don't I go and use my distance character?
Yeah.
Start picking away at him. His hit points are the highest too. Yeah. All right. So these characters that we have, I have a kind of a distance range character. She has a lot of reaction stuff. So she's quick. She throws a lot of dice, but she's really weak. So it shows me how many dice I have to chuck. It shows me my base damage. So like I said, even if you roll technically what are called misses, you actually still hit for this amount. And any swords that you get actually add to your dice roll. And then you have these passive attacks and things like that as well. All right. Let's see. I'm going to... Oh. Hello, Hans. What is it? Hannes or Hans? How y'all doing? Okay, so let's see. I'm going to do... She does have Swift Kick. Attacks the enemy. Ooh. No, I'm not going to get that close. Screw that. All right. I'm going to chuck these 5 dice and be done with it. I have 3 range. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to take that 3 range and use it to my advantage. That is...
2 crits.
2 crits. Let's see. Now, I have a passive ability called Elfin Aim. So I get to sign, for on specials, I get to sign twice damage. So that's going to be, yeah. So that's this here. Let's see. This here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 damage to Demon Wretch here. Minus 1.
Which one does it look like?
So 6 is this nasty little bubbles in his face. That one right there. The dark one? No, that's
this one.
Yeah.
Oh, so it takes 6 damage.
6 damage, yeah. All right. There we go.
Oh, by the way, my name is Holden.
Hey, I'm sorry. I have my friend Holden here with me tonight, by the way. I'm sorry about that. I'm very, very rude. Sorry about the technical difficulties, and thank you guys for joining me. You can't see me. I'm on the camera. I'm not on the camera tonight. I don't have multi-angle cameras and stuff like that. I'm kind of lo-fi. Let's go ahead and get these bad guys going. Let's see. Oh, it's the Demon Wretch. Actually, no. Did I discard? Nope, it's the Demon Wretch again. Lowest HP. Now, the monsters actually do what they want to do. They actually go exactly where they want to go. So this one, it says the lowest hit points and nearest Well, that's probably going to be her. Careful advance. Range 3. Range 4. Lord. Oh, boy. 2 base damage, 2 dice. Oh, my God.
4 damage.
Yeah, 4 damage. Yeah.
This guy seems like he's a tank, bud.
Yeah, he is. And I should have just moved,
He has
huh?
so much range.
Yeah, he does. Let's see. So I take, what was that, 4? Yeah, 4 minus 1, which is 3. I should have took less last time too. So 3, 15. All right. Okay. All right, man, you're up. All right. Jeez. Brutal.
Let's see. I kind of want to start going for their support characters because they're probably a little bit more squishy, right?
Anybody have any questions about the gameplay? Because a lot of the stuff's going to be explained off screen. I don't want to necessarily bog you down with rules, but if you want anything about comparisons, anything you want to know about the gameplay overall, please let me know. I'm more than happy to answer this stuff and let you know what's going on.
I'm going to go for a squishy. Let's see. This guy has no range. This guy has...
Let's see here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see. Tonight we play Wild. See people joining in. How y'all doing tonight? We are playing Wild Assent live. You know, honestly, when I was approached about playing this game live, I didn't know anything about it, which is weird for me because I do a lot of previews, and I didn't know anything about this game until about 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 or maybe 3 weeks ago. I knew about Tidal Blades, I knew about Monumental, I knew about all these other games, and I didn't know about this one. And then all of a sudden, when I got this prototype, I played the heck out of it. I mean, I was all in on this thing. So I tell people, man, you know, it's amazing how you get hit up with these Kickstarters, man, and it gets a little crazy real quick because this game's really good.
1, 2, 3, is that legal?
All right. Let me see.
So if he's here, can I move? He has 3 movement. He can go 1, 2, 3. So that's legal.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah.
Okay, and then he has a range of 1, so he's out of range. So
yeah.
He can't really do anything. Okay.
Oh, wow, man, you're beastly. You're gonna go out there? All right.
Well, he's a
tank. He's a tank. All right. It says this is the Phoenix. So it says halt, heal 6. Let's see. Heal 6, and assign 4. Oh boy. And then assign 4 damage to self. Wow. Okay, so let's assign 4 damage to the Phoenix. And then it says if the target is now... It says if the target is now full, heal the Phoenix to full HP. Draw another instinct card. All right, we're good on that. All right. All right, you have one more to activate, I'm assuming? Yes. All right. My fair lady.
All right, so Fani has a range of 3 if... yeah, so she has a range of 3.
Okay.
She has a +1 range to her base 1. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to do an attack. I only roll 1 die, and let's see if she has any other default attacks. +1 BD for each 5 health she's lost, so she doesn't have
Hey,
that.
Brady, how you doing? Good old Sadler Brothers here. They got they have a Kickstarter launching next week, which will actually be on BGR Live. It is called Street Masters. That's another cooperative 1 to 4 player game. We'll be futzing around, kicking some butt on the streets, taking it to the streets there.
Can you move through your teammates or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you cannot move through your teammates.
No.
Okay.
So I was gonna say or.
And they can only move orthogonally, right?
Right. She doesn't have Swift. Swift means you can move diagonally. Now, what he's trying to basically decipher is that you do have action points, kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, where you have to decide, how you're going to move. She has the ability to kind of jump over stuff, so she's kind of acrobatic. She has some different types of rule set. So yeah, positioning matters, side attacks, behind attacks, those types of things.
Yeah, so I'm going to attack the Phoenix.
Yeah.
And it's a +1 to her base of 4, so 5.
5. All right. It takes him down to 1. All right. Yep. All right. So we have the bad guys. Demon Wretch again. We're getting through his cards, which is great.
No, he was at 5, so he's dead.
Okay, he's dead. All right. So then he comes back to life at 10. I forgot to grab the Phoenix token. Okay. The Demon Wretch attacks again. So this is the Demon Wretch. Lowest magic defense. I have 2, 2, 0. Fani has 0, right?
Fani has what?
Fani has 0.
0 magic defense?
Yeah. Okay. So he's going to actually make a way to her. Careful. 1. No, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. And range is 4. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. All right. Yeah, I know. 4 range. That's a lot of range. And then he's going to do 2 base damage, 5 dice. All right. So once again, these dice have, they basically have a hit, a miss, and a crit. And the interesting thing about this game is that the rolls, if you roll, let's say, all misses, those aren't actually misses. You still get the base damage, which I really enjoy about this game because it's not just all dice rolls hit or miss. Oh, my God. All right.
Oh, I forgot to do her ferocity.
Yeah.
She's supposed to roll 2 more dice. But anyway.
Okay. So, well, yeah, roll it.
On defense, well, it doesn't matter because the
okay.
Stat anyway. So she has a sidestep ability. So on defense, I roll an attack dice. Huh? On special, I ignore the attack. So if I hit a crit, I just ignore it. And I
blanked it. Okay. All right. So base 2 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so it takes 7.
Minus magic defense, which is none. So 7. 7 for... She has a lot of hit points, though. Yeah. 19. Yeah, she has the second highest hit points. All right. Thank you all for joining tonight. Sorry about the technical difficulties we had. Is also a foam insert. Excited about this. Yeah, I don't know about what's in the final box or anything like that. All I know is that the minis that I got are absolutely ridiculously amazing. Like they're ridiculous. Are we down to the last? That was it?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh man, so they get to go one more time. So we have the Wildflower. Okay, so the Wildflower, which is right here, he is going to go enemy lowest HP, which is her. Okay, he is going to go careful.
Isn't it this person?
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. He's going to seek her out. Sure. But if he can't get to her, then it does. Yeah, he can't get to her. So let's see. This is going to be 1. Basically, he's turning the story arc, and then it's going to do 3 base damage with 4 dice. Lord, man. All right. All right, so this game is, like I said, it's tough. It's not easy.
Let's see if I
let's see. Come on, miss.
Nope.
Ah, all right. Yeah, there's not a lot of missing. All right. So 4 base damage is 5, 6, 7. 7 minus magical attack.
No magic defense.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Yeah, so I just take 7 points of damage. So.
Oh my God. All right, we got to take these guys out. Okay. All right, so the round is over, and now we go back to basically starting over again. The activation tokens come off, and then we're good to go. All right, man. Get that brute going.
So I'm going to actually start attacking with Zaxos.
Yeah.
Because I need a meat shield. So Zaxos is going to go 1, and then he's going to attack. So let's see. He rolls 3 dice. All right, so he rolls a hit and a crit. So on a crit, he does maim, which on special does fatigue.
Okay. And fatigue basically means they get to do less. They get to basically do less on their turn, movement-wise. Fatigue on the Phoenix?
Fatigue on the Phoenix, yes.
All right, fatigue on the Phoenix.
So he hits for 3, 4. Let's see.
So there's a couple little status effects. So they have stun, they have you kind of have like a dizzy, they have bleed, a couple like blindness.
Oh.
These are types of different things that they have. Also,
because Fani's adjacent to the monster.
Yeah.
We roll 3 more attack dice.
Okay.
which is a crit and a hit.
Whoa.
So does that crit her or his?
No, it's just basically
right?
hers.
Oh,
So
okay.
that it'll actually count for this, not like base damage plus this. It's just
So it'll
this.
be 6.
No, it'd just be this 3.
3?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
okay.
3 for off turn stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so what do we got?
So that's
That's pretty much death, right?
4 plus 3,
5.
so 7.
5.
Oh, the
5.
the
Yeah,
hit,
that counts as
a
1,
hit.
no matter what.
Cool.
Yeah,
So 5,
crits count as
6,
hit.
7, 8.
Yeah.
So he's
All right.
almost dead. He's
Yeah.
at 2.
All right, he's at 2. All right, man. Oh boy. Wildflower, thankfully. All right. Magical attack. Let's see. Let's see. You have lowest HP, which would be he can't go anywhere, so he's going to attack him. Careful advance. You probably move back 1 just because it makes sense, and then he's going to roll for base damage 4 plus 3 dice. All right. Thankfully, 5. Magical attack minus.
He's attacking Zaxos, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic
so
attack. So
he has a base of 1 plus 1, so he has
okay.
2.
So
he
2.
takes 3 damage.
Okay, he takes 3. All right. Cool. All right. We are surviving.
So I think I should go again. This time with Fonnie.
Nope.
So I'm gonna attack with 1 die, and let's see. Fonnie's default attack has plus 2 attack dice on each special, plus 2 damage. Okay, so I'm gonna attack the Phoenix again. Alright, so that is base of 4, 5, 6, 7, and a special. So the Phoenix is dead.
Okay. Cool. All right.
So Zaxos' ability now triggers, which is whenever a creature is slain, Zaxos immediately activates for free.
Okay.
So now,
Which one is that one?
This guy.
Okay.
Rat. So
Ooh.
the Phoenix is dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
He's gone. All right.
So he's gonna turn.
And let me just hold on a second. Let me just talk about this real quick. So when you fight these monsters, it's like I said, it's kind of like Monster Hunter. So when you get done and you take out somebody, they have like a specific thing that they give you. So the Phoenix gives you these feathers right here, and then you take those back to your encampment, which we'll get to when we finish the game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You're gonna take the guts back, the eyes, things like that, or you're gonna try to capture them, which we're going to try to capture at least one of them. And that's kind of the Monster Hunter part where you wrangle them and you kind of take them away or whatever, back to the village. We're going to at least try, but we're hurting.
Alright, so second action, and then the third action is to attack, which is with 3 dice.
Let's see here.
So that's 2 damage plus his base damage, which is a 3, so that's 5 points of damage.
Let's see. So for the people who are just joining or have been in here for a while, this is Wild Assent. It's on Kickstarter right now, and it's doing really well. This is from Lazy Squire Games. It plays 1 to 4 players. Each scenario is going to take, let's say, about an hour, just under, I'm assuming, just based on difficulty. What these locations do as they get, you get later and later in the encampments, it's 10 rounds in the survival. Once you get to 3, the cards bump up. These monsters go from level 1 to 2 to 3, and eventually they add on and start really kind of pounding on you. But this is not easy, as you can tell. We're getting our butts kicked already. Go ahead.
Oh, it's the monster turn.
Oh, it's the monster turn.
Yeah.
All right, hold on one second. Let me send this over to the...
Because that was just a free activation
Okay.
of this guy.
All right. Okay, so let's see.
This guy's pretty weak. So
Yeah, he is
focus
pretty
on-
weak. Yeah. Stream caller. So he does the lowest physical defense, swift advance, so he can go. All right, so lowest physical defense, 2, 1. He's going to do 3 advance. If possible, summon. All right, swift advance. 1, 2. Whoops, sorry. 1. He would 2, 3. And then he's going to summon these nasty Oh, summon water bounds. I forgot to pull these out. We have a whole bunch of summon guys. Oh no. I forgot to pull these little nasties out. Let's see here. Yeah, these little yeah, sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Amazing. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Just so you know, I don't think we're gonna make it. We've had a rocky start. Wild Assent people, go ahead and back it right now, Kickstarter. watch Jambalaya get pummeled for a half an hour. No, it's not impossible. I've made it 5 years. I had a couple people with some decent health. I just got pummeled. So yeah, it's hard when you don't go back. You actually don't heal when you go back all the way.
Oh.
So yeah, you don't. This building helps you heal, but there's other ones that do. So you got to make sure you level them up. Otherwise, you are not going to get your health back. Okay, and this little guy, he activates one. He has... What was that one? Steam Caller. Summon Water Bounds. All right, so there's actually 2 of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and... Yeah, I'm going to put this other guy out.
The detail on these is so good.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we're going to do that. They're going to roll 1 die. They're going to come up here. They're going to attack 1 die. Miss. Miss. All right, there we go. Our turn.
Okay.
You just want to see if you can take him out.
What, this guy? He's at 10.
Okay. So let me get out of here. Actually,
well, the thing is, like,
you know what's funny? I don't think I activated. Oh, I did.
Okay, so check this out. If he gets attacked, right, he has a thing called teamwork. So if an adjacent enemy is attacked,
yeah,
I can attack for 4 dice. So attacking this guy right now would be a great action.
All right. So Michael asked, do the Seekers upgrade like the monsters? So there's a very interesting mechanic to this. So like I said, if you played Kingdom Death Monster, there's a thing where you go to a camp, and when you go to the camp, you can buy things, upgrade the buildings. Well, the buildings are pretty much the heart of the game, because what you're doing is you upgrade these buildings, and therefore it opens up certain things that you can do, and it also unlocks your abilities. So you actually upgrade your abilities by upgrading the buildings in your encampment. So as you can see, there's certain ones that start at more level 1, and then as you develop certain buildings, then you get more skills. So it's a little bit different than that. Then you also have people who you can hire, and when you hire those people and you bring them back specific things, they'll give you magical items and stuff like that. A little bit of a different, idea, and I like it. I mean, I really, I think it's very interesting, and to be honest with you, it's right up my alley. It's so up my alley. This is the type of campaign game I like. Really hard, a little brutal. I don't mind licking my wounds. All right, we are.
Are you
so you know what? I'll do it. I wouldn't mind taking a couple hits at this point. 1, 2, 3. I'll give myself some distance. I have 2 distance. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because then you can attack them, huh? Mm-hmm. All right. So let's see. I have 2 attack dice. Yeah. All right. So that stinks because I really would have loved to heal you.
Can you pass me that one?
Okay. Yeah. So it'll be this will be 6 on him, minus nothing, so 6.
So that's 3 hits.
6, so 9.
So he has a base of 3, so that's 6 plus.
No, it's just these 3. So
okay.
Total of 9.
Okay. So on this guy, he's at 1.
Yeah, I really the thing is I like the fact that you know how some games that you get this really cool armor and stuff like that. They're like, no, you're just going to become these big kick butt kind of guys. They become better meat shields, but they definitely, I think in the scenario side of the game. That would be something that comes up. This is actually just survival. So it's kind of like a, what do you call that? Like horde mode or whatever. Like you just don't recover. You just keep going and fighting and fighting and fighting and coming back. And it determines how you've upgraded your town where you'll kind of get better. All right. So we got the bad guys. The bad guys. Wildflower, of course. Careful. I wish we had somebody who would attack if they walked away. I wish they had that actually. Kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics. Like if you move, you get attacked. Let's see. Lowest HP enemy careful. He's going to turn this way. And then he is going to chuck 2, yep, range 2, 4 base damage, and then 2 dice. So if you just came to the chat, one thing about these die that I love is in this game, when you roll what you would say hits or misses, when you roll misses, they're not really misses. You still get the base damage, which I really like. These are the best 2 results. One is this attack here, and the other one's a crit. The crit unlocks different passive skills that you have. It's really interesting. Okay, so we have base damage. He has, let's see, so 4, 5, 6. His magic is 2, so 4. And he goes down to 15. Okay. All right, he is gone already. I want to get out of here. Why don't you just let me get out of here? I want to live. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. That way I'm in cover.
What's your range?
My range is 3.
3? Oh, you can't attack this.
No, and he's, yeah.
He's at 1. Because if he dies, his access activates for free again.
Oh. Oh.
And then I can attack this guy.
I'm gonna go ahead and when I activate, I should have done this when I activated. Did I fight him? Did I hit him? Oh my gosh, I could have healed her. I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Ugh. All right. I forgot. All right. Well, yeah, that stinks. Okay. Well, she can survive. We'll figure it out. We're gonna trap some of these people. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna trap him. We're gonna have to take the L and trap him. I'm gonna have to use him to death. Okay.
So how many monsters do we actually have to trap?
The reason why you want to trap these, and this is what the Monster Hunter part, you want to trap them because they're going to give you gold, and gold is the major currency in the game. The problem is that it's not just handed out. You got to bring these monsters back. The Seekers in this story, they're actually people that were once enslaved, and compared to basically they hunted down man or beast, and they had these things on their arm, and when they got to the bottom of it, they turn them in. So they would turn them in as payment. Now they actually give gold for them. So this is scarce. And this is how you upgrade your buildings and make equipment and all that stuff. So yeah, you got to trap them. It's like, do it. It's part of the game. Unfortunately, do it. Otherwise, you bring these eyes and bits, and you got to get a lot of them. So
is it just an action just to trap it? Or
yeah. And we got to stay there. Yeah. Yeah. It's risky. That's why you got to kill a couple people and try to trap the last 2 most of the time. Okay. That's what I did. I just trapped the last 2. Okay. Oh, hey, BJ, what's going on? Board Game Gumbo in the house. All right. Love going on this pod. Well, I should say his live show, the most popular Facebook live show. Here we go. So did we attack? Did we do him? I moved.
Well, he just moved.
Right.
Yeah.
Just moved, so it's, okay, so Wildflower's turn.
Did you spend all your actions just moving? Yeah.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah. I had to. It says advance, so he really doesn't need to advance. Enemy lowest hit points. Him, he's close. He's the closest. Let's see, range 1, 2. Yep, 2 dice. Oh boy, I'm right there in the range. It says if target has 8, 9. Oh my goodness, 8. Come on, that's a cock die. I'm rolling it again. Ah! 2 base damage, 3, 4. Let's see, 4. Oh, thankfully. All right, it said if I did have 8, 9, 10, or 11, they would automatically be injured, which means I'd be down for the count for this scenario. So yeah, very, very, very scary. This is Brian. This is the survival mode, which is the only one I've played. They do not have the scenario book prepared completely yet, of course, because there's lore and all that stuff. But what this one is basically a what do they call that? That is it like adrenaline run, like in a game where like it's constantly you're just basically like they do it in Dark Souls all the time, where it's like you can't die. Well, this is kind of like that. So it's
hardcore,
like a hardcore mode. Yeah. So you fight these guys, you go back in and out of the encampment, come back and forth for 10 years, and basically you never get your health all the way back unless you upgrade and do certain things. So yeah, it's actually a very challenging mode, but man, I've been playing the heck out of this mode. So I'm, I played this for a whole week and I had to take a break. I really, really like it. All right. So we are back up again. I have Iliath left. Oh, I don't.
I have Zaxos left.
You have Zaxos left. Go ahead and make it happen.
Well,
you can take out the Wildflower, right?
Yeah. So let's see.
Hey, you know what? Trap him. Trap him. We'll take him. Trap him.
Well, if I trap him, then the other two are just there and I can't move. And this guy's not good for trapping.
You know what? He is, because he can take it. Why don't... Oh, she can't take it. Dang it.
Well, Fonny's back here, so that's fine.
Well, here's the deal. If you move her over here, she's adjacent. She can take the hits. I will heal her.
Well, she's already activated, so she can't move.
Oh, she can't move. Okay. So, well, why don't you start the trapping? Just start the trapping. I will heal you.
Why don't we kill one and then trap the last two?
Okay. All right.
Right?
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
That's fine. All right.
Yeah, so I'm going to attack this guy. So I roll 3 die.
How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you for joining us on Board Game Revolution Live. We do this pretty much every Friday this month. I will not be doing this a lot next month. Just so you know what events are coming up, I have we're going to have Street Masters next week, Friday. We're going to have on Sunday, we're going to have a Assent live stream on Sunday from 1 to 4, 1 to 5. Whole bunch of Assent releases, whole bunch of retail releases. And we're just going to go through some of that stuff. We're going to record some things so you have things to watch on our YouTube channel. And then we'll also have some games live. I have quite a few Assent releases and games that came out this month. If you watch my other video that I clipped before we started, you'll see some of the titles. And I have some more coming next week. Got a lot of games to play. Lot to show off. BGR Life. All right, brother.
All right, so this guy's dead.
Yes. All right.
And since he died, Zaxos activates for free again.
Yes.
So 1, and then I'm going to attack this guy again.
All right, let's do it.
Again, but I'm going to attack this guy. So
let's do it.
He attacks for 3 dice.
Thanks for joining, Brian, by the way.
Oh, no bonuses. So just 3.
Playing Wild Assent here. Some people are just joining right now. Go ahead.
So this guy just takes 3 damage. Use this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's at 15.
All right, cool. So now if one of his cards were drawn, then it just gets discarded. So he's like out of the game.
Sweet.
But then if it happens again, we just go again, which is great. Let's see. But we have the Stream Caller. So the Stream Caller, lowest defense, lowest physical, 2. Okay, so he's right here. That's perfect, thankfully. Range 1, anyway. 4 base damage, 3 dice. And yes! Although 3 misses, he still gets the 3 base damage. So 3 base damage physical minus 2, which is 1. All right, there we go. And do we all activate?
Yep.
They go again. Hopefully, I was hoping for that, but no. Okay, so we have Halt, not going anywhere. Slay all demon spawn. 1, 2. And then it says to all enemies for each demon spawn slain. If there are no demon spawns, summon 1. All right. That's interesting. Assign damage to all enemies for each demon spawn slain. So basically 1 to everybody. That stinks. Okay. And then we...
Is that magic damage?
Yeah. It's like...
So does the...
That stinks.
Does the defense actually count towards that or no?
Card. No. No.
It doesn't. It's just the base
damage. It's just the base damage. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Then this guy goes 1. Goes 1. Closest enemy. Misses. All right, we're good.
Cool.
All right, we are back to activation. So what happens in this mode is basically we go back and forth, and then sometimes the enemy will go last. It depends on who goes first. While we're here, we'll talk about it. These locations cards are drawn each time you come out of the encampment, which we'll close the stream out on, and they will tell you, hey, this is how you seed the board. You'll also have one that's a little bit higher level, and then the rest will be regular level. So just so you know, there's a lot of variety in those locations, by the way. All right, here we go. Wait, how's that guy doing? Demon. Now when he's at half health, we can start trapping him.
Okay.
And we kind of have him outnumbered right now.
Cool.
Do you? Yeah, I mean.
Well, I'm thinking that you should go first and maybe heal her up.
I'm gonna do that. How about that? I am gonna go. I gotta turn around though. Let's see. That's gonna be 1, Ugh. Exposing my back.
Well, you're not really gonna get attacked. I think I'm probably gonna get attacked.
Yeah, you are. Actually, you're pulling. So I'm gonna go ahead and just turn around. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and actually it's so easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. I heal self or ally for 4, range 4. So that is going to be you. By the way, it's going to be me first, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be me first.
You gotta take care of yourself
Right.
first, right?
I gotta take care of me,
Yeah.
so I can help you.
I need me time.
I need me.
All right. I need some me time. All right. So, the monster goes.
I need to be in a good place before I can be with you.
I wish you told that to my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
All right. So the monster goes. I think. Right. So we flip over
Yeah.
the monster card.
Monster Ghosts. There we go. Man, could it just be another? Man, there's 5 of those in there. Stream caller, man. He's gonna hurt too. Physical attacks with advance. He's not going anywhere. Lowest hit points. Yes, he is. So he's gonna turn. Goodness. Oh, range 1. Range 1 on each special. So he's gonna roll 6 dice.
Good luck. I think you're dead.
First roll. If first roll contains no special, ignore the result and roll again. Oh man.
What's the distribution
Oh,
in this?
man.
There's only one. Right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's only one.
I can't even handle this right now.
There's only
I just
one.
can't handle this right now. Here we go. On. Oh god. All right, it says, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 minus 2. It's physical. It's just 4. Well, that just basically took away what I healed. Oh, plus 2. You hit me from behind.
Nice.
So this is another thing that happens. So everything is upon position. So you really have to pay attention to exposing your back to your opponent. You have to pay attention to like being flanked and things like that. All that's actually in play and very important. So like this is partial cover. This is a pit where if you knock somebody into it, you have knockback, right? Or I have knockback.
Oh, I have knockback.
I have knockback. If I use my attack and knock them back in here, they lose their activation for 2 turns. If I knock them into this vine, they take +2 damage. Different things like that. So all that's in play, and I love that about this game. It's so tactics. I love it. I love that. Disgaea, same thing. Like, I love Disgaea.
Do you want to take the activation and maybe get her out of it?
Yeah, I want to get her. That's the thing. I'm going to do this, though. My range is 3. Yeah. Three. Yeah, I'm going to do 3. And then since I have, it's kind of like a field arc. She has a 3 damage, so I can go diagonal to here. That means she can see here. She can't see here. She can't see through here. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot him because I've been dying to hurt somebody all game. So I'm going to go ahead and he's got defense of 1. I'm going to go ahead and do the thing called Cripple, which is assign 2 damage and apply Cripple. So what that means is I'm going to assign 2 damage and apply Cripple to him. And what that means is they don't have any defense until somebody hits them. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I also assign him 2 damage.
This one?
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and attack this little demon spawn, which will pretty much kill him anyway. So I'll just roll it. He's going to die. All right. I think that's what these water demons sound like. Okay.
You sound like Murloc.
All right. Wildflower. Gone.
Yay.
Yay. Phoenix.
Gone.
Yay.
Good thing we killed the squishies.
All right. We killed the squishies. So let's see. He's at 18. 18. We can one more hit and we can trap him.
Oh, this guy?
One more hit. Yeah, one more hit.
Well, yeah. I'm going to start doing that, I guess. Let's see. 1, 2. So, do I have line of sight from here to this guy?
With who?
with her if I move
Yes.
here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
You do 2 here as well.
Okay. Well,
as long as you can draw from the middle of the square.
Well, it's good if I'm adjacent.
Right.
So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 1, 2.
Okay. Because that way you can double up.
I was here, right? So actually, I was facing this way. So 1, 2, 3.
Does anybody have any questions at all? I would love to answer your questions. Really want to make sure everybody gets good information on this one. Really excited about the project and the game overall, because it's really good. I'm not kidding. It is actually very good. And I was thinking this was just going to be some regular dice chucker, but guess what? Even when you chuck the dice, there's actually not, not a negative effect to it. It's more so a tactical effect that you need to pay attention to. Let's see here.
Gosh, she only rolls 1 dice. So bad. All right. So I'm gonna attack this guy. And let's see what I roll. Oh, a blank. All right. So, do I have any bonuses? Oh wait. How much? What's my health at right now? So my health is at. Wait, is this? Which one's me? Oh, this is right here. So 11. My base is. Lost. So the +3 attack damage. Oh, sorry. Hold on. So.
How many players will play? How long? So, BJ, it is 1 to 4 players. No matter what the player count is, you're going to play 4 players because there's 4 characters. Now, I'm suspect of that because I feel like they're adding a lot of seekers to this. So it might be up to 5. And towards the end of the game anyway, when the levels go up, it does go up to 5 enemies. I'm thinking that, but it's fully cooperative. So if you play solo like I did all week, it's 1 to 4 players. The scenarios take about an hour or so, I would say, plus the encampment time, which is a whole nother part of the game, which we're not doing right now. We're actually just in the fighting part. That is going to be about 20 minutes because you're going to have to decide what you're going to level up and things like that. So yeah, I would say about an hour and a half. First game, 2 hours.
Oh man. So Zaxos is adjacent to that guy.
Yeah, so he gets to attack.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill him. That's the thing.
Oh, you know what? He can't because he's not facing him.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Right. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that's funny.
I like the board too. Like even this prototype looks very good. Like I'll be honest with you, there are some people who would ship like this. I mean, honestly, they would. Because
the only thing I don't like about this is since like what you're facing is so central.
Yeah.
Like this character, right? Like is this forward or is that forward? Like they should just put like a little arrow.
I think that
like
you know what?
Like,
I'm gonna.
It's kind of ambiguous.
So yes, all the scenarios are co-op. Now this actually does have an arena mode, which they've unlocked not only the arena mode, but they also have the arena co-op mode. So because they have a lot of these beasts and stuff like that. I have a couple characters that they unlocked. Like they have this guy here, and they gave me the boards for it. They just didn't give me a full explanation, but they gave me the boards for them, and you can like call your troops and summon beasts and things like that. But I'm excited because they did have like a kind of like a PvP and also a co-op in that same thing. There is an opposite side to this board, by the way. It looks like an arena, like you're stuck in an arena and you're fighting. So if you didn't know the lore is that these seekers used to be hunters because they had to do it for a queen. And they had to go out and fight and kill humans and beasts and bring them back to the encampment, which you still do in the game. But now these are just like some vagabond dudes, kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy, just butt kickers, but they still do the same ritual that used to be. All right. Let's see. Ilathena.
Well,
My back is turned.
Monsters.
Is it monsters? Okay. You gotta stop me, man. I'm talking like crazy. You gotta be kidding me. All right. Demon Rich. Lois. Careful advance 4. Range 3. 1. Actually, yeah. Range 3. Facing this one. Okay. Let's see here. Range 3. Base damage is 3. Chucking 3 dice. I mean, rolls are so good. Rolls are so good.
Monster.
Rolls are so good. So that's 3, 6 minus 2 is 4.
Oh,
yeah.
You're 4.
Yeah, 4.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You better hear yourself, bud.
Yeah.
Slow
Okay.
hand.
So, okay, this is really what's going down. You can trap this guy and remove him. We'll take them out. We'll take him out and just move him away.
Oh, I can heal you.
You can heal me?
Yeah, I just have to take 3 damage.
Oh, okay. What power is this? You have a lot of powers. Where?
Right here.
You can't use that one.
Why?
It's too high level. You have to have the...
the building.
Yeah, the building for that. Let's say that's awesome. Sweet. Chris, sweet, the health is on the... Yeah, the health track's on the side of the board here, and then theirs is over there. Those are some of the things that's the thing that I like, because you know what they usually do is that thing like Gloomhaven where they kind of have this little sliding thing.
Oh, yeah.
That gets bad. Then you have the rolling dial. I mean, like, I'd rather deal with this than anything.
Well, the only bad thing about this is, like, you know, if you're chucking dice, you might actually, like, hit it out of the way. And you're like, I can't remember where it was.
Yeah. All right, we got some people trying to come in here. Let me go out real quick. People trying to come in to the... I know what they're here for. Let me get them in. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you have any questions about the... let's see here. We're going to get some of these people approved because I know they want to see the game. I wish I could see my wife. I wish I could send my wife to Miller Park. I live in Milwaukee, party people. So if you're a Brewers fan or you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, yeah, the Brewers. I'm in Milwaukee, so it's Brewers time. They play tonight, right? Actually, yeah, I was trying
You're
to
asking the wrong person, buddy.
I was trying to get through traffic, so yes, they were.
I don't know. It's sports ball, right? Sports ball?
It's foosball.
Do you kick it? Is that the one that you kick the ball? Or, I don't know.
What is this goal? All right. So let's go ahead and risk it all. Let's just go trap somebody so people can see that mechanic and how it works.
Definitely.
Okay,
I mean, this guy is way low enough. We can do some damage.
Okay. Yeah, we got it. Let me push these up. If I have any admins in the chat, can you go ahead and let some of these people in because they're really trying to get up in there, and I want to make sure they do.
Yeah, just ban them. Just ban them all.
Yeah. Just ban hammer them all? Okay. Yeah, we want to welcome people here. Thanks for joining us. So, D-Wretch, yes. Our turn? Elith.
Yes.
Yeah, Elith. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and... Well, I'll tell you what. That's the Wretch. This is the Storm guy. I didn't hit the Wretch. You're taking the Storm guy down.
I was hitting this guy.
Yeah, that's the Wretch. I mean, that's the Storm Caller. That's the Storm Caller marker.
Man, how much damage did I do? I think I did like 8 damage.
Yeah.
So
7. 8. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and he's at half, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This is perfect. We'll be able to trap both of them, and they won't be that bad. Okay. So one of the big parts of the game is actually trapping. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that. It requires a lot of risk reward going on here. So let me go ahead and kind of explain how this works as we do it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and attack this bad guy though first, which is 5 dice. And once again, dice rolls are not the end all be all, but when they hit like that, they do.
3 crits and 2 hits.
3 crits and 2 hits. Yes. So let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 9 minus 1, 8. So 8 damage.
So these guys are on. Okay.
Yes.
So 8 damage.
8 damage.
This guy?
Yep. BJ, I didn't know you play these types of games, man. I thought you were just kind of like, family weight, mixing a Euro every once in a while. Is this true? Am I missing something? Am I finding something out about you? What kind of campaign-based games do you play? Or is this something that's kind of a departure, but you like that style of game? BJ and I, when we get on the live show, I mean, pretty much I'm covering like 10 games. I'm trying to get through all the games possible. I have a stack there next to me. It's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, I just want to know. Terms seem pretty quick. Yes. How many options in a turn? So you have, not only, Chris, this is basically how it goes. You have your action point movement. So you have your action point movement, and then you have some passive skills, but basically you move and then you activate, and you have passive stuff that you can activate and attack. So it's a lot. You have a lot you can do, but it only opens up once you start opening up your encampments and pulling more abilities and things like that. So yeah, turns are very, very easy. It's the only difference is it doesn't have like this huge upkeep on our end, which is great because it's actually all on the card instead of like having these, little things next to you. It's very much on the board. I love that. Okay. We are where? She is here. We did the damage. Him. Stream caller. It'd be great if we, that just didn't happen because, yeah. Yeah. All right.
Looks like you're dead now.
Lowest physical defense.
Well, I think that's you. We're all tied up and he's facing you, right?
Yeah.
No. Oh, no. Yeah.
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 Physical attack, 4 base damage. Okay, so I'm dead. Yeah.
Wait, don't you have 2?
Oh, you know what?
You have 2 shields.
Right? I do have 2 shield. That means he would have to miss everything.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, it could
so
happen,
3 dice.
right?
It
But,
can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. No. Actually, the worst thing happened.
You're like super dead.
The worst thing. I forgot that you played Thunderstone. You actually reviewed Thunderstone Quest. I believe I owe somebody a review for Thunderstone Quest. Lord, we got to get that to the table again. Oh,
Good thing is, he already went.
Yeah.
All right, so...
So, BJ, what's your favorite Euro game this year? What was your favorite Euro game that you've played? I did play Coimbra, and I was okay with it. My friend over here, Holden, was like, how did you feel?
Lukewarm about it. I feel like I need to play it again to get like a real grasp of the game. I mean, I grokked it pretty quickly, but it's like, it's just another Euro game.
I wish you could play it again, Holden. I traded it away.
Oh, that's quick. That's quick.
Root, huh? Root. Oh, I remember. You had a pretty good glowing review of Root. Favorite, you're a Cobra. I liked it so much I traded it away. I traded it away for one of my Grail games, which is very hard to find, and it came out on Kickstarter like right when I wanted it and found it. So it's called Crisis. It's a worker placement game. It just came back to Kickstarter earlier this year. It's delivering right now, but I seem to have a knack for finding my favorite games when they come right back to Kickstarter. So, all right, who's up?
That's one of us.
I attacked with her already, right?
Yeah.
It's you.
So, should we
trap
both?
Okay. So yeah,
Like,
let's trap both.
Let's
trap both. Let's just trap both. We got enough health to pull it off.
Sure.
Okay.
Right.
So when you trap, you're basically sacrificing a little bit of your life. You have these icons that come up. What you do is you and someone else at least have to trap this guy. We're actually going to need 3. Oh no, we're going to need 2 people to trap him. And what we do is we put this next to him. We have to stay adjacent. We can't do anything else. And then when the 2 of us do this twice, then it flips over and we capture it. Okay, and then we take that beast back. We get gold for it. So we have one right there. He's going to take a 2 base damage. Thankfully, you're the one that has a lot of health. And then, dude, are we getting all his cards?
What the heck?
Are you kidding me? Okay.
Well,
Swift advance, range 1, base 3 damage, rolls 3 dice. My goodness, man. No, you roll the dice. It's been bad for me.
watch these 3 crits come out. Crits. Oh, 2 hits.
2 hits. Base damage, what you got? Physical.
2 shields.
Physical.
2 shields. Physical.
Okay.
So I take nothing.
Yeah, you take nothing. Okay.
Wah, wah.
Actually, no. He has 3, 4, 5.
5? Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I take 3 damage.
Yeah, you take 3. All right, 20. Okay, so for her, same thing, 2?
Yeah, I'm going to have to trap him.
All right, so 9. She takes the 2. Oh, by the way, he takes 2 because his card came up.
Oh,
Makes him, fighting.
gotcha.
Oh, you know what? Doesn't activate. I'm sorry to say that. So you do take damage when you're trying to trap these beasts. They basically wrestle around. You're trying to, gather them together. They're getting weak. When you start to do this process, you start taking damage trying to like rustle them in, But here's the deal. You're going to basically stay there and hold them, and then eventually, if you stay there for two action turns, then you actually capture them. But you actually stop their deck from activating, which is a really cool mechanic in the game. It kind of takes their cards out of the way. That's so good. Then they pull again. Phoenix is gone.
Yay. Burn
the deck, right? Burn the deck. I love that idea. I just love that idea. All right. Keep those cards out of One more activation. Zaxos.
Right.
No, we used him. We used him.
He did,
used her. That's it. That's round. That was the last activation. Okay. You want to just do it again? Make it easy?
Yeah.
All right. So we have one flip over. We're going to flip
Does
this.
that take the entire action? Like, can you
Yes,
use...
it is.
Okay.
Yes.
They
So
take
it's
all
like
that.
they take
Okay,
it.
got it.
He takes one more damage, 2 damage there. And then they go. So I got to shift to this deck. Hey, man, thanks a lot, BJ. I really do appreciate it. I love coming on your show. You were, I think, the first person I was on their podcast or show. That's pretty cool. I may have been, I think I was blogging for maybe like 3 months. Little known fact, when he followed me, he was my first blog follower, I believe. And he said he followed me because he thought I was from Louisiana because my name was Jambalaya. He's actually living in Louisiana. So he was like, I assumed you were from there. All right. So we still have the stream collar, which means they're going to both take 2 damage.
Great.
Again, I know. Here we go. And...
Well, I'm going to have to trap him with Fanny.
Yeah. All right. So that's it. This is off. We're going to take... What we do is we take them off. We're going to take them back. We just take a capture token, which we'll take one of these tokens and we'll just put it in our area.
Cool.
And when we take them back, what we're doing is we're taking them back for gold. And gold is the primary resource that we use to update our buildings and things like that. We will get to that. We'll close this out with that. All right. Please, please, please get Streamcaller. Yes. Wildflower. Yes. Streamcaller, yes. Our turn.
Well, it's just you. I
okay.
used all my activation, so
you did?
Yeah.
Okay, you did.
Well,
God, he's not there to heal.
And you only have one guy.
Oh.
You might want to kite him. Just run away as far as you can, so you don't take that much damage.
But you have... Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're tanky. You have more HP than Fanny.
I do. You want to come over it? You activated.
Oh. Already activated. So
I tell you what. Why don't I take it? Why don't I? He's got distance though. So yeah. Why don't I move in? I'll move in.
Can you chain him?
No, I have to be right. I can go right next to him and chain him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just do that.
Well, I thought it takes all your actions.
Yeah, it does. So I can move.
You can move and then chain.
Right. The action is the move, the chaining. If I do anything else, then we cancel it.
So movement doesn't count towards that.
Right. So like when you were, let's say when you were there, then I can't move. I can't do anything but that. Because if I move, I'm like moving. Yeah. All right. So I'll do that, and then I'll start.
All right.
And I'll take 2 damage.
Cool.
Okay. So we're basically about to cut this deck up big time. So Wildflower, of course. So basically what's happened is that the deck starts to get culled because these beasts are no longer here. And if it happens twice, then we get to go again. It's just, it's kind of a little neat mechanic. So now we really can work on trapping them. It says, slay all demon spawn, assign 1 damage. Oh yeah, well there's only 1 there. So he'll come. Actually, he doesn't activate. Sorry. He doesn't activate because he's being trapped.
Yes.
All right.
So now we're all.
But I do take 2 damage. Okay. Yeah.
So now we're on to the next.
He does activate again. I take 2 damage.
Right.
All
So I'm gonna need to go over there. Let's see. I can't move diagonally with this guy. So.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We are playing Wild Assent by Lazy Squire Games. It's on Kickstarter right now. This is a sponsored playthrough. I like to let people know that. It's my very first actual sponsored playthrough, so thank you for joining me. I'm not paid for opinions, man. This game is just really damn good. It's just really good. Let's see here. Okay. So...
How many trappers does this guy need?
He needs 2.
2 trappers?
2. Why don't we just... Well, maybe we can kill it right there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take mine. 1, 2. Flip a card, stream caller, nothing. Stream caller, nothing. Let's do it.
Cool. Well, she already went, so she can't do anything. So Zaxos is going to go 1, 2.
He doesn't even really need to do anything. But
I'm just going to heal Fani for 10.
Just in case.
Yeah, so he'll take 3. And Fani will go up 10 to 17.
All right. And finally, you have, let's see, so stream, nope. Nope.
Cool.
Wow.
So
I
think we're all out of actions.
We're all out of actions. Yep. Reset. We do it again.
Oh.
We'll just do that. All right, take 2 damage. Let's see, 15?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we've captured 2 creatures in this scenario. Okay, we won the scenario. I'm going to keep these 2 capture tokens here. We're also going to get stuff from the monsters. So we're going to have, we killed these 2. We killed these 2. I didn't grab them right away. We're going to get a feather and an eye from these 2 creatures. That's up in the top right. So like I said, it's just like Monster Hunter, where you bring back these guts, you bring back the monsters. And when you bring back the monsters, you get gold. We're going to show you that in a second. And then you also get resources that are on the cards. So here we go. Okay, so I get an eye and a feather. Eye and a feather. I had the feather. Oh, here it is. I put it over here on the encampment. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go ahead and move this stuff out of the way. And then I will show you the last part so that you can see how this transitions over to the other part of the game, which honestly is just as beefy, if not more compelling than the actual game. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull you in just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, this is the encampment phase. So we have, this is when you come back, you kind of come back, got your tail tucked. None of these people are going to be healed right away. So it's so important that none of our people are going to be healed right away, so you understand how this works. Now, each one of these buildings can be leveled up. As you can see, we have a level 1, level 1, level 1, and that also affects how these powers are assigned and lock up. We can upgrade them for 2 gold. We do not have 2 gold right now, but we're going to get that when we trade in these creatures. Now, I'll show you how each one of these work. Okay, so you have, this is the Temple of Vil. Temple of Vil is a healing Vil. So we get to go here and we have 5 actions. Sorry, I should have said that. Each character has 5 actions they can commit. I'm using these Chip Theory game chips to show that. Okay, so they can use 1 action to heal the Seeker for 2 points per action. So that's 1 action per piece. Okay, then you have the craft place. So if you have the right resources, like if you have 3 eyes for her, she's going to be able to make this craft a certain thing for you. So that's where you would go for that for 1 action. This is the barracks, and the barracks are the heart of the game. Okay, they kind of unlock a lot of the best powers in the game and things like that within combination of the buildings. This right here is where you get healed the most. So each Seeker at level 1 is going to get healed 5. So these would all go up 5. That's 20 and 19. This is 12. Our guy here, he's not dead, he's down. So he would go up 5, it's just 6. And then if I wanted to start using actions between each one of us, we would do that as well. This one right here is basically a Seeker's Den. When we finish off, we have to have at least 2 actions to go out and scout for different areas. So these are the scout cards, and we have to do this. I'll tell you why it's really bad if you don't. Over here is the creatures pen. So we brought back these creatures. We can actually store them or use them for a later time. We don't necessarily have to get rid of them right away and trade them in for money. There's a reason why you want money, but you can also put them in these pens and hold them, but you got to have them upgraded high enough. Right now we can only hold 1 creature here and 1 creature here. Okay. So what do? We go to the silver stream to sell things and hire people. I'm going to show you how that works. So for 3 actions, these are chip theory game chips. These are not chips for the game. All right. So for 3 chips, I can upgrade a building for 2. Okay. And if it goes to level 3, it's 3. I can hire these workers, and I'll show you what the workers look like. So these are the workers. They have different types, and they go in these little areas down here, the 6 slots. You have the wildsmen, and different ones do different things for you. Okay, and they also have the kind of items that they build. Crafting is 1 action. Hiring them is actually 3 actions. So 3 actions let you do all these things. And then Acolyte, this is another one that heals. They also do things for you in combat and things like that. This is my favorite. I got this by the luck of the draw. It's the Monster Hunter. The Monster Hunter makes it easier for you to trap stuff earlier, so you can do half the life plus 5. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's good. So if you can push people away. The Beast Blaster, this is a place you can capture a 1 or 2 creature with 1 less person, so a 1 person can trap it instead of 2 to 1. Yeah, capture. Yeah, this is right here. This is Ashen Trader. They can catch 1 with 1 less person, and then you got the Special Craftsman. So I'm just going to show you the ones that they have that they gave with the base game. So basically, yes, you are upgrading these things so that you can get better at doing things like healing, but also unlock your power. So this is not like heavy gear, you know, walking around, adding metal and things like that. This is more so about life management. Now, I'm assuming when they have the scenario book, they may add some stuff like that in there, but honestly, once you start unlocking these with the buildings, I think that's where the game's wheelhouse is, and it's really, really good. This guy's a really good buff healer anyway. I never even got a chance to use his firepower. He has all this firepower stuff, and we never got adjacent enough. We just never got like where they were tight enough and in range. I had to turn my back. So yeah, so we'll just simulate some of this stuff here. I'm going to turn in these 2, and that'll give us 4. In order to do that, I have to go to the silver stream. So for 1 character, that, and for this character,
is that just 4 total gold or 4 for each character?
Yeah, 2 for each. It's just. I'm sorry. Whoa. Yeah. So 2 for him, 1 for him. So we have 3 total. Total. Yeah.
Not per character.
Yeah, total.
Just total.
All right, so we have 3 actions left. Now for you have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can toss them on here so people can see. So you have 1 action here to heal, an extra 2. You have 1 action here to craft, which you have to start out with 3. We automatically heal 5. There's nothing you can do there. Scouting, we have to use our last 2 tokens to scout. And then we have our creature area, which you don't have to worry about. We used it already.
I mean, there's not much to do. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like the money you should save for a bigger upgrade.
Yeah, we should just save it. Yeah, I would say upgrade. What are your powers? So, like for example, you have this crafting thing. You would have a heavy thrust. That might be something we need. Then I would look at my powers maybe. Actually, I don't really need much of that. Yeah, I would probably use this one.
Nice.
Yeah, it would be nice.
That one probably nice.
So you have to use 3 actions. And then you have to pay 2 to upgrade your building. Actually, you know what? I think for 1, it's just 1. And I just realized that. Hold on a second. For 1, it's just 1, I believe. I want to say that. Let's go ahead and do that. We're about to get out of this anyway. So we upgrade this to 1. No, to build a building it is 2. That's right, to build a building. Okay, so to build a building, and that would go here. So for example, for him, once we upgraded this building, now from now on, because we upgraded that crafting building, now he has this power unlocked. So like I said, not heavy on the armor.
This isn't per character, right? This is
that's for the group. Yeah.
Oh, that's really good because he has a thing too.
Exactly. So now we have not only him, we also have both of them. Now they both have some abilities that are added. And that's exactly how things work in this game. And of course you get more buff and that kind of thing. So then, yeah, I mean, we have that. We have 1 coin left. We could craft. I mean, we could go talk to these people and hire somebody. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna see if we can hire somebody. If we get one for two coins, we can't hire anybody. Let's see. Okay. Oh wow. So these are 2 hunters basically. They help me with hunting. So I might might want to do that, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I mean, they're capture threat 2 and threat 3 creatures with one fewer seeker. Seekers, and that's the other one. The seekers, you can grab a seeker for half health plus 5. So yeah, these are really good to have. I got this the first time I played the game, and it helped me like survive for at least 3 rounds. And after that, I got my butt kicked. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take that one. That cost me 1 coin. There are some that cost 2 coins. They don't have all of them that are in the base game. Now I want to talk about scouting. We're just gonna kind of fast forward. What you have to do is scout. Okay, you're scouting the next location you're going to. There's a whole bunch of cards that look like this. You'll get 2 of them. You have to choose one. If you do not scout, this is something you have to do. If you don't scout, you will have what's called a derelict camp. Okay, and then you have to go back and do another phase, which of course at some point you might want to do just so you can heal and stay alive. But if you don't scout again, you fight with another higher level creature added on to your combat. Then when you come back, you have to roll to assess damage to your camp. Yeah, it's not fun.
You have to. There's no choice.
Right, there's no choice. You have to. And you have to roll, and it could destroy your buildings. It could kill some of the people who are helping you.
What?
Yeah.
You have to scout then.
Yeah, you have to scout. But you know what you don't want to do that for right away? Like, let's say you want to have another round of this. You would do it to risk that at least. You would just say, hey, I'll stay here.
I don't think that's worth it.
It's not worth it.
Ever worth it.
You don't ever take risks.
I mean, why take a risk when you can take the short thing?
Yeah. Well, in a survival mode, you kind of have to. All right. That was Wild Assent. Thank you so much for joining. We still have people in here. Now, I'm going to be playing something else tonight. I don't know if we're going to live stream it or not. What do you feel like playing? You want to play?
I want to play some Coinbra.
No, I don't want to play. You want to try to play Monumental?
How long is that game?
It'll be about an hour for us.
Oh, yes, sure.
Yeah? All right. Well.
Ooh, actually, what about trade on the Tigress? I love.
No, we're not.
I love playing trading games.
I think this is what we're going to play, man. So if you want to check out Monumental, I think I'm going to go head over to the YouTube page, to YouTube, and just start streaming from there. Hey, Paco. I'm going to stream from there, and we'll record it, looks like, and just give me about 10 minutes or so. I'm going to get some pizza down me, and take care, party people, man. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. That was Wild Assent by Lazy Squire Games, and they are on Kickstarter right now. Meeple Circus. We're not playing Meeple Circus. Do you know how popular that stream was when I played Meeple Circus? It was so ridiculous. So yeah, we're gonna give that a shot. Let's get out of here. Thank you so much for your time, party people. Lots of people in this one, so thank you so much. So, you know, I always say a lot of people watch it, not live. So thank you so much for joining me live. Y'all have a good day.
Bye, chat.
Thanks, Holden. Yes, Holden was in the chat strong. All right, y'all have a good one.